Wala daw pulis sa harap ng KOJC kasi nandun daw sila sa kabila.
Harap pa rin.
Harap ka
Harap pa rin
ng
ng
harap.
gate yun.
Hindi na alam yung harap, di nga na alam yung fugitive. Harap pa. Sir, sana wag na lang tayo magsinungaling. Wag niya na dagdagan. Pwede ba? For once naman. Because your lie is leading to another lie. Nakafocus lahat sa KOJC. Tapos sabihin ni General Torre na walang pulis sa tapat. Ang proud-proud pa niya magsabi na ipalabas yung mga live na feed. Sir, nandun kami 24 hours. Ang enrollment ng JNCFI, nabawasan. Nagsabi ng parents na, ma'am, hindi na lang muna kami mag-enroll dito. Mag-enroll na lang kami pag normal na yung normal na yung sitwasyon dito kasi mukhang garrison na talaga kami. Yung sinasabi ni General Torre na may mga bus, may mga backhoe, may mga fire trucks sa tapat namin, amin yung property. Nilagay namin yun doon to deter their second wave of attack kasi mag-attack talaga sila. Kaninang madaling araw, nag-attack na sila sa isang compound na naman namin. Armed policemen were there. Ginising na naman yung mga farmers namin na nakatotok ang baril sa kanilang mga noo. Pwede ba tumigil na yung mga kasinungalingan ninyo?
Yung mga parents po ng mga estudyante nagrereklamo bakit parang naging war zone kasi yung KOJC compound. Eskwelahan din 'yan. Oo. So baka pwede naman na kung kailangan nila mag-serve ng warrant, no? Na-serve na 'yan previously at kung pwede i-follow nila religiously yung Rule 113 Section 11 na kung nandun na sila doon kasi imposible naman kung nandun talaga si pastor. May casing naman sila. Alam naman nila eh. Meron naman sila mga tao nandun sa gilid, nandun sa ilan yung tao nandun eh. So, imposible kung nandun nga si pastor na makalabas. Oo. So, kung baga, kung kinakailangan nila mag-serve, please naman, follow the procedure of the law, the PNP operational guidelines na nakasaad po sa kanila mismo mga memorandum circular kung kinakailangan talaga na mag-serve sila ng warrant.
I think thank you for that reminder again. Again, this chairman, the chairman of this committee is advising the PNP to always follow the rule of law. Observe the police operational procedure in relation to the rules of court. Ayusin natin yan. As I've said, hindi natin pwedeng i-alienate forever ang PNP sa community. But we are not hindering you from serving the warrant of arrest. Kung alam niyo andyan, basta sundin lang ninyo yung nakasaad sa batas. Yun lang ang akin. At saka yung paano ba yung mga nag-aaral doon, hindi nyo inalisan ng pulis, may pulis palagi doon 24/7. Hindi na ako nakakauwi ng Davao eh. Please enlighten me. Anong sitwasyon doon sa KOJC?
Sir, I believe
Minan ba ninyo ang security? Kayo na naggwardya? Paano?
Sir, there's no policeman in front of KOJC na
Right now,
sir, kami sir ay nasa kabila ng road. Sa kabila sa roadside nila sir. Pwede naman natin sir tingnan ang live shot sir eh. May live shot yan
oo
sila.
nga, pero
Sir,
ako. Intimidating pa rin sa mga
what we have- yes,
mga parents yun na parang war zone itong school ng aking mga anak.
what we have there
Intimidating
sir.
pa rin yun sa kanila.
Yes sir.
Oh,
Sir,
Okay.
what we have there sir. What we have there sir are KOJC buses, trucks, fire truck, backhoe that they placed in front of their gate. In anticipation, as a defense, they are anticipating that the police will come. So right now, sir, they are the ones who are blocking their own gate. It is not ours. They are the ones who are doing that, sir, not us. And they are the ones who had a lot of illegally parked vehicles on the highway, which until now we're just tolerating to some extent, just to pakisama na lang, sir. They have, if they can be allowed to give the live shot of their, it can be seen, sir, in the internet, in various, in Facebook, in various videos that are posted right now. We can ask the technical to do that and see who are the ones who are hindering the operations of KOJC. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
ganito. Halimbawa, para manormal yung sitwasyon. Kasi ako concerned ako sa mga bata na nag-aaral doon. Pati mga parents, yun nga, naramdaman ko yun, yung parent din ako, naghahatid ako ng anak ko sa eskwelahan. Can we get your proposal how to normalize the situation there?
Sir, the best
Gusto mo
answer for that,
tanggalin
sir.
yung mga bus nila doon?
The first answer, the best answer for that, sir, is for us to look at the latest video in Facebook, if we will allow, if you can allow it, sir, or YouTube of the front of KOJC, sir, right now, so that we can see for ourselves what is the situation and how we can resolve it, sir.
Andyan, may video.
And ipahanap
Sir.
na lang natin, sir, sa technical, sir. Madali na, sir, yun.
Sige, papahanap natin. Pero, yeah, go ahead,
Sir,
ma'am. Oh.
okay, in response to what the Honorable General just said, wala daw pulis sa harap ng KOJC kasi nandun daw sila sa kabila.
Harap pa rin.
Harap pa rin ang harap.
Gate yun.
Hindi nila alam yung harap, di nga nila alam yung fugitive. Harap pa. Sir, harap. Tapos, sir, sana wag na lang tayo magsinungaling. Wag niya na dagdagan. Pwede ba? For once naman. Because your lie is leading to another lie. Sir, ayaw na namin kasi
Ano?
ayaw na namin sana makinig pa ng mga kasinungalingan. No? Tama na. Kasi isa lang yung bansa natin. Inaayos natin to. Nakafocus lahat sa KOJC. Tapos sabihin ni General Torre na walang pulis sa tapat. Ang proud-proud pa niya magsabi na ipalabas yung mga live na feed. Sir, nandun kami 24 hours. In fact, nga hindi pa ako natutulog. Sanay ako hanggang umaga. Since nung sila. Tapos, since na nag-attack. Tapos, sir, ang nagta-traffic doon, hindi na ng mga pulis. SAF na tinuturing. Naka-full battle gear. Nung isang gabi lang, naka-rubber shoes. Pero sir, wala pa ring nameplate. Tinatakpan nila yung mga plaka ng kanilang police cars. Nakapark sa tapat. At feel namin, yung mga cars nila, walang plaka. Pagkausapin namin yung sinabi nyo na maayos. Sir, tatanggapin namin pag maayos yung pag-present nila na, excuse me, police kami, police visibility lang, compliance lang, walang problema. Pero sir, hindi sila nagsasalita. Nandun sila sa dilim. Nandun sila sa dilim. Pagkausapin namin, hindi sila nagsasalita. Hindi sumasagot. Iwas ng iwas. Pero ang kalaki ng mga baril, ay, feel namin. Tapos, eto pa, may private cars pa. Hindi na police patrol, private cars ang ginagamit nyo. Nakakabang kami, sir. Nasa tapat ako, nagbagwardya kami lahat. From 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, I was already there in the highway. Buong araw talaga yan, sir. Hanggang 10, nagsalita na ako sa highway. Kasi pumapasok na yung mga estudyante. In fact, ang enrollment ng JNCFI, nabawasan. Nagsabi ng parents na, ma'am, hindi na lang muna kami mag-enroll dito. Mag-enroll na lang kami pag normal na yung normal na yung sitwasyon dito kasi mukhang garrison na talaga kami. Yung sinasabi ni General Torre na may mga bus, may mga backhoe, may mga fire truck sa tapat namin, amin yung property. Nilagay namin yun doon to deter their second wave of attack kasi mag-attack talaga sila. Kaninang madaling araw, nag-attack na sila sa isang compound na naman namin. Our policemen were there. Ginising na naman na yung mga farmers namin na nakatutok ang baril sa kanilang mga noo. Pwede ba tumigil na yung mga kasinungalingan ninyo? Wag yung hindi mo lang pulis at
Please,
tapat.
tone down.
Sorry,
Tone down, boys.
pero puno na
Tone
kami,
down your
sir,
voice.
ha? Pasensya.
Please tone down. your
They're
voice.
always lying. They're lying to their teeth. My God, your officers to mga sinungaling
Sige,
talaga sila.
anyway,
Sir, sige, pakita na lang namin. Pero yun lang sinabi ko. Nag-taxi. Sir, pwede ba mag-taxi yung pulis na ang laki-laki ng armas? Taxi, tapos yung private na property sa tapat namin. Sir, doon sila pumapasok. Meron kasi kaming katapat. Sir, nakaabang kami, ha? Nandun sila, doon sila pumapasok kasi nakipag-CR daw. Ginagawa ba nilang kampo yun? Pwede rin ba na imbestigaran yun, sir? Kasi wala, pinapalibutan nila kami.
Okay, Nick, ganito. Eskwelahan yan eh, may mga bata. Pwede bang tanggalin mo na lang yung pulis doon? At kung may information kayo na matanggap na nandoon si Pastor Kibuloy, you can serve your warrant anytime. Pero yung ganun na intimidating sa mga estudyante na papasok doon na nandoon kayo palagi. Ako I am not, hindi ako nakialam sa trabaho
Yes,
niyo.
sir. Yes, sir.
Pero bilang isang mamamayan ng Davao na parang naramdaman ko rin, according to what they say, na parang garrison na yung kanilang compound, ng daming pulis doon sa harapan, tapos hindi na normal yung mga pag-aaral sa mga bata, baka pwede natin pagbigyan yung eskwelahan na makapag-operate normally. At kung may informasyon kayo na nandun si Pastor Kibuloy, you can serve your warrant anytime. Ganun na lang siguro, baka pwede yung gawin yan. Kasi kung palaging ganun, apektado yung eskwelahan, maraming taong maapektuhan, mga estudyante, parents ng mga estudyante.
Mr. Chair, looking beyond the hysterics, it is admitted by the resource person, Ms. Cardona, that our policemen at night, they are looking for them in dark places. Kasi sir, nagtatago talaga ang mga pulis ko sir. Pinatatago ko sir sa highway para hindi, precisely for that reason, for them not to alarm people. But these KOJC members are going out of their way. Kasi sir, ang KOJC sir, it's a very well-lighted compound. It is a 30-hectare compound with a hangar of Apollo Kibuloy, with 4 helicopters inside and a plane inside, with a private tarmac going to with a private taxiway going to the Davao International Airport. Ganun ka-elegante yun, sir. And a 7 billion dome, seating 77,000 with a capacity of 77,000. That's KOJC compound, sir. Ganun kaliwanag yun, sir. That's why there's really no reason for us to display ourselves there. Napakarami nila dun, sir. So malayo lang ang pulis ko because we have information on the possible escape vehicle of Mr. Kibuloy. And when that vehicle comes out, it will be checked away from the KOJC, sir. We will not check it in front of KOJC because we will really fail because he has 3,000 people in there. So I'm saying, sir, and she also admitted, the resource person also admitted that we are using a private lot away
Anong away?
on the other side of the road. And the National Highway, sir, is a road wider than Commonwealth and EDSA. It is a very, very big road, sir. That's not something that you're very familiar with it, sir. I'm very sure. And they are already creating.
So what's your suggestion para mag-normalize doon?
We are,
Ikaw man ang commander doon.
it is for
Para
them.
mag-normal yung mga bata na nag-aaral. Sige nga.
Sir,
I
we
I
are-
want to get your proposal, your suggestion. Paano?
The presence of one patrol car, I don't think will be on the other side of the road. There is a gasoline station on the other side of the road, sir. A very big gasoline station. And I do suggest, sir, we have a lot of videos in Facebook that we can show we can search, we can ask our technical to search for it and really see that the problem that the KOJC is facing are all of their own doing, sir. They are paranoid. They're saying that they're just anticipating. They say they're bordering to paranoia. That they're saying that it is in anticipation of the second wave of attack that the PNP will do to them to go to their place when we go to their place.
There's no single attack.
The warrant still stands, sir.
Okay, the warrant still stand. So if you want to serve the warrant, nobody's stopping you. You can do that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So how are we going to remove the paranoia in their part?
Make the wanted persons surrender and submit themselves to the court, sir.
You cannot require it from them because wala silang control. Wala
Yes, sir.
silang control doon
So-
sa suspect. Wala
so
silang
until-
control.
So until then, sir, we will be looking for the suspect, sir. It's something that we really cannot avoid. It will be the
Can you-
direction of duty
Can
on
you
our
do
part.
that? Can you do that? Looking for the suspect at the same time maintaining a certain degree of normalcy doon sa compound para makapag-aral yung mga bata, makapagpatuloy yung kanilang pagkakandak ng classes doon. Father ka rin. Yung anak mo mag-aaral din, maghanap rin yan ng peace of mind para makapag-aral. Tingnan mo nga kung paano mo gawin ito para hindi sila mapaparanoid doon.
We are not in their compound, sir. We are already away from their compound. I have asked my checkpoints to provide distance because if we check them near their compound or in any walking distance, sir, definitely they will be walking towards our checkpoint like what they're doing, getting out of their way, asking for mission orders, asking for IDs, asking for the licenses of the gun. Those are the things that they only do. The rest of the Davao City, sir, are on the lookout.
Sir.
Totoo yun, sir. They're looking for it, sir. They're even looking for the detail order. They're even looking for the detail order of our personnel, sir.
Sir, if I may, sir. Actually,
That's right.
parang personal style lang siguro talaga yan ni General Torre. I think he cannot deny that at the time of General Escobar, Fillmore Escobar, the Davao City Regional Office was awarded for being highly improved, Your Honor. Yun ang pinakauna sa lahat ng regional offices po na naka-install ng mga cameras na nakikita lang doon sa Camp Katitipan ay ang Davao City. Ginawa nga yung model yung system ng technology nila. So, makikita po nila kung gusto nila tingnan yung mga kalsada namin doon lang sa Camp Katitipan. Pero I don't know why is it that he has made it a policy to really deploy very scary policemen there. Ayan walang tapos
Walang tapat.
ang dami pa sir na yung at the time pa na yung labasan, mga alas 5 ng hapon, yung mga umuuwi yung mga tao sa kanilang mga bahay, nakaka-affect po talaga.
At saka, Nick, itong mga pulis natin, advise mo naman sila na huwag magsige cover ng mukha. They don't have to fear sa anything kung wala silang ginagawang illegal. Advise mo kasi, ma-intimidate talaga yung mga bata nag-aaral doon, makakita ka na armado na ganyan na naka-cover. I understand. Itong mga tao na ito, takot rin ito magkakaso. Kaya nga minsan ayaw maglagay ng nameplate dahil takot rin magka-problema dahil alam ko pulis kung kadali lang kasuhan. Pero for us to show that we are friendly to all the people regardless kung sino sila. They are not Pastor Kibuloy. They are not one of the 5 na hinahanap ninyo. Dapat friendly tayo sa kanila. Yung ganyan na nakakover yung mukha. Pwede siguro tanggalin natin yan. Di ba? Para
Yes, sir. SWAT yan, sir.
kating natin.
SWAT yan, sir, na madaling araw yan, sir. Hindi naman yan, sir, na para makita ng mga bata. Pag araw, sir, nakagawas yan, sir, or nakapatrol shirt.
Oo, pero yun nga, yung tanggalin lang natin yung ako, siguro maintindihan mo naman ako. Tanggalin
Yes, sir.
natin yan.
Mr. Chair,
Hindi-
pwede magsingit?
Hindi masyado.
Sorry po,
Yes,
Mr.
right.
Chair. Kasi bawal po magsinungaling dito sa committee, di pa po ba nag-vote po tayo? Lantara po tayo nagsisinungaling si General Torre po. Sabi po niya, wala pong checkpoint sa harap po ng compound namin. Marami po kaming footage and pictures po, nag-checkpoint po sa harap ng compound po namin. At sabi po niya po, madaling araw lang po sila nagaganyan. Umaga po, 24 hours, kahit po tutok po ang araw, nagaganyan po. Hindi po magkakakilanlan, matala po ang nakikita po. Sabi po lang, checkpoint po niya, nandun po sa dulo at pinapatatago lang niya yung mga tauhan niya doon kasi nga maliwanag doon. Kami po naglagay ng ilaw, inilawanan po namin po sila kung saan po sila kasi napakadilim at damuhan po sila nagtatago, sir. Kaya kinakabahan po kami, walang nameplate, wala pong plate number ang sasakyan, nakatabon po ang mukha. Paglapitan mo, hindi magsasalita. Sino pong hindi kakabahan yan kung pulis ba yan o hindi? Kung matino kang pulis, wala kang tinatago, sir, you have to present yourself. Hindi po kami takot sa pulis. Kung may mga ibang pulis po, nag-pulis Davao po, kilala namin, nagpapakilala po. Police present Sasa, naka-blue lang po sila na polo shirt, yung friendly po lang na uniform. Doon po, kinakausap po kami. Pero ito po sila, sir, para mapipitbing eh. Wala pong lumalabas sa bibig na at kami po, nakikiusap po. Nakikiusap na po ha. Hindi po kami mga garapalan at nambastos po, General Torre. Your chair. Hindi po kami nambastos. Nakiusap, nagtatanong lang po. Masiguro lang po namin. Kayo ba, bakit kayo nagkagayon? Bakit nakapirma tanggalin? Ano ba mga pangalan nyo? Bakit po wala kayong mga nameplate? At bakit po wala mga plate number yung masasakyan ninyo? Wala pong sagot. So, kung pagsisinungaling man po, ewan ko na lang po, paano po i-describe po ni General Torre yung sinasabi niya?
Anyway, ganito na lang, Nick. We have to find a solution to this situation. Huwag nating pabayaan ito na lumaki ng lumaki. Maliit na bagay na ito. Maliit na bagay ito. Kung tutuusin, nasa diskarte mo yan, nasa the commander on the ground. Tingnan ninyo, yung ganito na may police tayo, at the same time, dapat hindi intimidating. Yun lang. At saka kung tinatanong sila ng mga tao, sumagot. Kung akong police, tanungin ako ng mga taga QJC, sino kay sir? Kung anong tanong, ako, madali lang sabihin, relax lang kayo. Hindi nyo ko kalaban. Kakampi nyo ko, pulis ako ng Davao. Ito, ang aking patso. 11 RPSB. Pag gano'n ang ginagawa ng mga pulis natin, kakalma yung mga tao doon. Kakalma ang mga tao. Huwag na natin na, alam mo na, mayroon na silang paranoia. Tapos, pakitaan pa natin ng intimidating presence doon. Madamor na magkakaroon ng distrust yung ating mga kababayan. Basta kayo, can you promise this committee, next time around, makinig lang muna kayo, makinig lang muna, huwag ka munang mag-react. This next time around, kung meron silang information na andyan si Pastor Kibuloy sa loob at mag-serve sila ng warrant of arrest, hindi kayo magre-resist? Tanong ko lang.
Yes, sir.
Tanong
Kasi
ko lang.
ginawa na nila yan ng 4 times.
Hindi nga, makiusap.
Yes, sir.
Proper lang. Sinusunod nila ang
Okay.
procedure,
Opo.
police operational procedure. Okay lang kayo.
Okay lang, sir. Ever since ano po sila, okay na, sobrang okay.
Okay, thank you.
Para wala lang gulo. Ayaw namin ng gulo, sir. Sa totoo lang.
Sino ba gusto ng
Kasi
gulo?
gusto namin mag-normal naman yung buhay, pero hindi siya ngayon.
Okay.
Ito yung video, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, please allow me to take advantage of that commitment, sir. Can I ask the KOJC for the KOJC presentation, sir, for the map?
Map?
Map, sir. The map of the, kasi sa presentation lang kanina, sir, may mapa, sir, eh.
Hmm.
Can we pause on that and I'll explain something?
Ah,
Sa technical natin, sir.
pakiplay nga.
May presentation
Pakiplay
sila, sir,
yung
eh. Doon sa may mapa, sa may location.
Pakibilis lang, technical, yung location. It's already 2:30 ha, magbibill na,
Aling
magre-ring
map
na yung
yung
bill ngayon.
central?
Mag-session tayo.
Aling map po yun?
Yung Kingdom.
Yung
Yung sa
kingdom daw.
central?
Yung Kingdom. Yan,
Yung
yan, yan.
nakita nyo kanina.
Yan. Sige, yung buong mapa. Yung buong mapa, please. Yan. Mr. Chair,
Yes, go ahead.
please pause it. Please pause it on, Mr. Chair, may I ask the technical to address the technical to pause it. I-back po, back ng konti. Yan. Dun sa, yan.
Yung mapa na yan.
Sa map na yan. Can we have it? There you go.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, that dome that you see is 5 hectares floor area. That's 50,000 square meters. Will they allow us to search all of it and the other adjacent 41 other structures inside the compound? Will they help us?
Excuse me, Mr. Chair, ginawa na nila yan nung June 10. Kahit wala silang search warrant, kasi tumawag na po si PRRD para lang talaga ma-pacify yung event doon, we allowed them. We allowed them to go to Bible school, lahat yun.
Mr. Chair,
Then, dyan sa Kingdom, sa hangar, pati sa school. Sa school mismo, graduation pa naman yun. Inalaw, may mga body cam sila, si IDG. Dapat ilan lang. Ang dami po nila. Sa hangar pati. So, lahat po yon ng lugar, inalaw po namin sila. Kahit wala po silang search warrant, pinayagan po namin sila kasi ayaw din talaga namin ng gulo.
Okay.
Libre naman po silang
Thank you.
pumasok.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
the June 10, may I ask may we ask the resource person how many policemen they allowed on June 10 and how long did they allow for the search? Because, Mr. Chair, this is a hide and seek on a 30-hectare property with one of the biggest structures, a 5-hectare dome, with 4 elevator shafts, underground tunnels, underground parking, movable
No problem.
roof with underground passageway going to the hangar, with a hangar that can accommodate 4 helicopters, with can accommodate also 2 planes, with a private taxiway to the Davao City International Airport. That's how big is it? It is, Mr. Chair. And I do believe if they will only allow us, I'll bring in maybe 1,500 people to stay there for a month to search for Mr. Kibuloy there if he doesn't want to surrender, because
Wow.
it could be a challenge. We can reverse it, Mr. Chair. We ask 1 policeman or 5 policemen to hide in there, and they look for that policeman in how many hours? How many people do they need in a 300,000 square meter property, and including that dome that is 50,000 square meter floor area, that is 200 meters wide, sir. So it can seat 77,000 people with its own power, own water system, own waste disposal management system, and not mentioning the school, which is a very, very big school,
Yung,
and the other
yung
buildings.
July 10 na,
June 10 po.
June 10 na ginawa ninyo, na-search ba nyo lahat?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. It was a very limited thing, and Mr. Chair, if we can go to YouTube, if you will allow us, search secret doors in YouTube, and we really cannot dismiss that possibility that there will be things like that inside that compound. Therefore, we really need to search it thoroughly, and it cannot be done in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. I don't think that we can do it with 1,000 people, sir.
Wow.
We really need more time, and to save us all from all these heartaches. I really would like to suggest again for Mr. Kibuloy to just submit himself to the jurisdiction of the court together with his co-accused, because his other co-accused had already done so last March 2024. They have already submitted themselves to the court, and now Pauline Canada is also in the jurisdiction of the court now. So save us from the heartache. Let us all just respect the process that is enshrined in our constitution, the legal process that says a judge ordering their arrest. So therefore, with Attorney Torion defending him and others, I believe that he will get the justice that he deserves. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, General Torre.
My succinct remark, Your Honor, to the answer rather to the good advertisement campaign being launched by General Torre insofar as the Kingdom is concerned, Your Honor, can be explained by the fact that he was not there on June 10 of 2024. He was not yet the regional director. It was still Regional Director Martinez during that time. So he was not personally present when the policemen, more than 200, I think, Your Honor, were in the compound and they were scattered everywhere. And there was a leading search persons. And when I arrived, Your Honor, it was already in the hangar. Even the rooms in the hangar were even visited during that time.
So you can honestly say that
They searched
it was thoroughly searched
Yes, Your Honor.
on that very day.
Yes, Your Honor. Even the nooks and crannies of JMC, they also visited.
Obvious. Ako naman ang pulis, nakapasok na ako doon. Talagang hahanapin ko talaga
Kasi nga,
doon.
CR, Your Honor, CR ng doon sa hangar. Pinuntahan, pinakita ko sa ito yung CR.
Kaso nandun ka?
Nandun ako, Your Honor. O siya, wala.
So, Your Honor, makdagdag lang ako. Pati
Yes.
cabinet, nagkasya kaya si Pastor sa drawer? Cabinets, closet, sa sofa, sa mga boxes. Tulad lang sa kaldero. Kasi hanggang kusina. Lahat, pati siya, inano na nila. Pati yung sa simbahan namin,
Pero-
angkat na nila ang carpet.
Importante,
Oh.
na-open ang drawer. Wala sila gipunit sa drawer, ha? Wala
Baka
gilata.
naday nabilin sila sa CR.
Ha?
Laglag sila o bala.
Sa CR?
Opo.
Isara
Bala?
kabuok. Isara kabuok.
Isara kabuok.
Siguro to.
Siguro
Nahulog.
nahulog sa sige
Basta
sila
nahulog
search.
ito. Accidental na hulog.
O, ganun sila mag-search.
Wala siguro ito yung intention nga magtanim bala. Kasi kung ako magtanim bala, Pastor Kibulo yan eh. Isa ka box akong ibutang diya para kung mau na yung magtanim. Pero nalaglag lang siguro yun.
Opo,
Baka.
sir. So, yun lang po para malaman ni General Torre na, yun nga, kusina, drawer, closet, na hindi naman kasya yung tao. Yun na nga, pati siguro kaldero. Wala na lahat na. Tapos yun po ang pumasok. Isang compound lang yan ha, General. Isang compound pa lang yan. Doon lang yan sa Prayer Mountain na kung saan po kayo nakapunta. Kaya, sige, search. May chopper pa, may drone pa. Yun. Ganun kadami. Isang compound pa lang yan. Sa Prayer Mountain lang yan, sir. Ganun. Tapos nagdadala naman uli sila ng 1,500 men. Ano na naman, gera? Malulusubin nila. So, hindi pa sila tumitigil hanggang ngayon. Hanggang kaninang madaling araw. Lumusob na naman sila. Madaling araw, 2:00 ng madaling araw. Kanina lang.
So I think lahat na nakapagsalita and we will be having another hearing. The date is being determined by the Secretariat yet. But until then, that hearing, I hope both parties will exert effort to normalize the situation in that area para sa mga kabataan na nag-aral doon at sa mga tao na hindi ma-intimidate. Yun lang ang pakiusap ko sa inyo. Sana mag-normalize dahil kawawa yung mga bata na masacrifice yung pag-aaral dahil nga sa pakiramdam nila ay masyado ng parang garrison na daw yung kanilang paligid. So siguro, General Torre, you can make some adjustments. You can make some adjustments para hindi ba sakripisyo yung mga pag-aaral ng mga bata. So far. Anyway,
And Mr. Chairman,
yes.
to add
go ahead.
more to add more.
Yeah.
Because there are dormitories facing the airport.
Okay.
Yung mga occupants doon sa dormitories, mga babae yun, they are taking pictures of every lady from the airport. They're taking pictures of it na doon na sa bintana, ganon. Anong kaya sabi ko, ganito na ba talaga tong
Ako on my part, ako ganun. That's not only invasion of privacy,
Yes.
pero mas kanyan, intimidating pa rin sa akin. Mas intimidating sa akin yan.
Intimidating. May mga anak din kayo. May mga ano kayo. Yung nga sabi ko, please do, i-preserve niyo yung public safety. We are part of the public.
So, the next hearing is scheduled on August 13.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, di pwede diretso hanggang bukas?
May hearing kami bukas. May hearing pa kami bukas. Mayroong ibang resolution ay hearing namin bukas. Baka pwedeng August 13. Okay lang sa inyo? Pasensya na kayo. Alam kong gastos. Magastos yan. Mamasahe pa kayo papunta dito. August 13. Kaya nyo? May hearing kasi kami bukas.
Your Honor,
Yes.
can we have it
Ito na.
on August 14 instead, Your Honor?
May commission appointment kami niyan sa Wednesday. Wednesday kasi yan. Monday, Tuesday. Kung pwede, Monday, Tuesday lang.
August 19 or 20. We can make ourselves available either on August 19 or 20, Your Honor.
So 20, wala na. Tapos na. 19 ay Sabado. Ay, Linggo, di ba? 19. So, dito. The same room. Dito, August 20. August 20, 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. Noted? Dalhin niyo yung DO. Yung mga sinite ko kayo ng mga opisyal at saka yung mga ground commander in every area. Ha? Para masagot nila yung mga issues. Okay? So maraming salamat.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Teody Abadilla, dapat pinasight in contempt mo Senador Bato, ang linaw-linaw na nagsisinungaling si General Torre. Pahayag naman ni Jet Yam Ang, pasok ulit sa akademiyang general na yan kasi kulang ang kaalaman sa batas. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Francisco Doria, the bottom line of this oppression stiquibuloy simply because he was a strong supporter of Duterte period. Mga kababayan, feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.